All right, so Kevon Looney is late to get out to Mike Conley. He has no chance of guarding Mike Conley right now, one-on-one. So he's playing on his side, and you got Draymond Green here to help. So you got to stay up and play on his side. You got to force him into this help here. Draymond Green's in a defensive stance with his feet set. He'll be able to help, stunt, help you out, easily recover to the three-point line. But you're not playing on Mike Conley's side enough because now you're just off balance in a step-back three. If you're DiVincenzo, you can never guard like this, first of all, with your back to the ball. Stay underneath your man. Also, this is a pretty easy backdoor cut. Stay underneath your man. So we have a stagger screen coming. You need to be able to go under this first, over this second. What you cannot do is go under both, because look at that angle. Okay, this kind of box out is not going to work with Klay Thompson and Rudy Gobert. Klay Thompson's got to use the lower half of his body and drive Rudy Gobert out. See, look at Klay Thompson. He hasn't moved Rudy Gobert anywhere. So this is a pretty easy tap back. Okay, what is Jordan Poole doing here? You're standing in the middle of nowhere. You're just staring at the ball. Find somebody to guard. Kyle Anderson. Look at that. Jordan Poole. What is Jordan Poole doing? So this is a terrible switch by the Warriors. I mean, you can't be switching like this. You have no chance of guarding KarlAnthony Towns. Stop. So you know that this player has to step up and backside help. He's got to know that. And this player's got to know that he's got to slide in here because Kyle Anderson can't be open. Okay? Then if a skip pass is made here, this player rotates here, and Anthony Lamb's going to have to fly out over here. But you got to beat KarlAnthony Towns to this spot. You have to double. I mean, if you're Draymond Green defending away from the ball, you still have to be in a defensive stance with your feet set. Look at Draymond Green. Look at his feet. See how his feet are moving inward? Not going to be able to get back outward. If you're Jonathan Kuminga here, you got to be more aggressive. I mean, this player's posting you up, so you got to get up. Because as soon as this player starts backing you down, you got to make contact with him right back. See, look what happens here. This player's posting you up, and you're just kind of taking it. So what does that mean? That means you're just continuing to back down, and this player's just going to continue to get more and more positioning here in the post, and you can see now he's just too low. Come on, if you're Jordan Poole, you're not a part of this ball screen. Draymond Green is the one that drops towards the ball. I mean, if you're Jordan Poole and your man cuts, you got to go with him. You can't just, you're not even seeing your man. So that's a huge problem. Again, Anthony Lamb is not in a defensive stance. His feet aren't set. So look at this. Look at how late this closeout is to Naz Reid. I mean, it's not even close to good enough. Okay, so what is Klay Thompson doing here? Okay, you're guarding Anthony Edwards off of a ball screen. When Anthony Edwards makes this pass out, stop. You're still guarding Anthony Edwards. Where's Klay Thompson exactly going here? Again, with the box outs, you can see Klay Thompson hasn't moved Gobert anywhere. You got to use the lower half of your body and drive him out. You can't let Rudy Gobert just stand in the charge circle. That's not really boxing out. And now, this is a terrible switch by Steph Curry here. Okay? Klay Thompson switching. You need to be in a defensive stance up here with your feet set ready to guard. Is Stephen Curry's feet set ready to guard in a defensive stance? Not even close. So, of course, Anthony Edwards dusts you. There's a lot wrong here. We will start with the biggest thing. You cannot triple team the post. All right? If Draymond Green wants to double, then DiVincenzo's got to stay out here. If DiVincenzo wants to double, then Draymond Green's got to stay here. But when you triple the post, you have no chance of rotating now. And you got really lackadaisical effort by Steph Curry here, okay? You have Anthony Edwards is trying to collect this ball. Get in a defensive stance with your feet set. Look at Steph Curry here. Look at how he's going uphill as Anthony Edwards is going downhill. Not going to do it. So is this a little bit of a miracle? Yeah. There's 3.8 seconds on the shot clock. But my question would be, why is Steph Curry just standing here? Who cares there's 3 seconds on the shot clock? Get up. What? This shot is even possible because Steph Curry is nowhere to be found. If you're Kevon Looney, you cannot fall asleep on KarlAnthony Towns. Look at Kevon Looney here. Is he talking to the bench? Why did this just happen? Okay, so Steph Curry is going to go double the post. Stop. If you're Jordan Poole, you know this, okay? So you've got to really stay on your toes and be ready to if this pass gets made out here, you got to rotate here. Like, this player would rotate here, Steph Curry goes here. But, I mean, Jordan Poole that is really bad. Okay, so Kevon Looney's late to get out to KarlAnthony Towns. Now, biting on this pump fake is really not great because now you're just totally beat, but you were going to get beat anyways. So this player stepping up to double is great, and he needs to say something because this player's got to sink down here. You've got to take this player, all right? If KarlAnthony Towns throws a pass here, DiVincenzo's got to rotate here, and Kevon Looney's got to go here. But again, like, nobody sinks down onto Naz Reid, so nice block, but there was no one defending Naz Reid. This is terrible effort from Kevon Looney here. You need to be sprinting back, okay? There is no, look at this. So the next time we see Naz Reid, you gave no effort because there's no way Naz Reid is in the frame and you're not even in the picture. Like, this is ridiculous. Okay, this is a 5-on-4 situation, but stop. So this player gets run off the lines. Okay, so Anthony Lamb needs to now take the ball. He's got to full-on come over here and take the ball. Draymond Green's got to stay here. Okay, Gary Payton's going to have to replace Anthony Lamb in the corner here. But again, Anthony Lamb, what is Draymond Green doing? This is not great. Okay, so we have a turnover right here. All right, stop. So if you're Gary Payton right here, you just need to the ball's across half court. The only thing you should be worried about is getting back. So just sprint back this way. Going towards the middle of the floor is a slower way of getting back. Just get back this way. So the problem is, now, when he goes towards the middle of the floor, what ends up being a problem is, one, like we talked about, you're just getting back slower, but two, he's going to run into this Timberwolves player and fall. So now we're really in trouble. Okay, Kyle Anderson is not posting you up, he's facing you up. Why, one, do you have your hand on Kyle Anderson like he's posting you up? And two, why are you gambling? Look at this gambling right here. You have no chance of now, on this spin move, being able to guard. You're Klay Thompson here, Naz Reid is posting you up, and you're guarding him like he's posting you up. But once he turns here, so he's turning now, so he's facing you up. So now you got to get in a defensive stance. He's facing you up now. But look at Klay Thompson, still defending him like he's posting him up. So now a little jab step there is going to get you flying the wrong way, and now Naz Reid has the angle. So Kevon Looney's late getting back. He has no chance of guarding Kyle Anderson like this. Okay, first of all, so Jordan Poole steps up to double. Now, you leaving your feet to double is not great. Okay, but still, that's not really the problem here. This player obviously has to sink down here. Klay Thompson can't be looking at the ball. Okay, because if a pass gets made here, Klay Thompson's got to be on his toes because he's going to have to rotate here. Okay, and then this player would have to rotate here, and then this player comes up. But, I mean, again, like, you got Klay Thompson just staring at the ball, and that's not good. I mean, this just can't happen. This is a down screen. Steph Curry has got to get attached to his man with his arms out so KarlAnthony Towns can't curl, so you give this player time to get over the screen. KarlAnthony Towns is curling. You give Draymond Green no time to get over that screen. Okay, so the Warriors turn it over here. That's not great, but you need to react now to this turnover. So Draymond Green, and he's telling Klay Thompson to take this Timberwolves trailer here because Draymond Green clearly has the ball. So Klay Thompson should not be going to the ball. He should just be waiting for this Timberwolves trailer to guard. But where is, not good.